The lighted retractor is a great instrument to utilize in surgery, especially in those deep dissections where the light from the OR and the individual OR lights just can't reach. As you can see here, there's a slight difference between these two retractors. The Ferrara has a nice blunt tip to it, and the Tebbett has more of teeth at the tip for extra gripping power, and for those dissections where you're not really around a lot of delicate structures. Now these retractors are actually pretty neat. They have a suction port to suck out any plume or tissue smoke from, as well as the light source, which you can see there. Hooking up the light cable to the retractor itself is as simple as either just screwing it in place, or if you are not using a light cable that has a screw end, you can push it in place. Hooking up the light cord is a pretty easy task. There's two ends to the light cords themselves, and we are basically just going to be taking this long metal end and placing it into our light source to give our cable light. Now when it comes to the light cord itself and light in general, usually you'll notice over time that the light may not be as strong as it once was when you first started using the light cord. What happens is the fibers inside of these light cords get damaged from improper use. If your surgical tech or assistant at the field is not coiling up the cords themselves in a proper manner, you may end up damaging some of the fibers inside the light cord, and that will end up resulting in less and less light over time. Now there is a pretty major difference between a damaged cord and a new cord, or a gently used cord. This is the light that you're going to get out of a brand new light cord. And for comparison's sake, this is the type of light you might get out of a damaged cord. And here again, for comparison's sake, are the differences while hooked up to the lighted retractor itself. Now if you're having trouble with the amount of light that you're getting out of a light cord, really go over proper handling techniques and make sure that everybody that is handling these cables are coiling them up properly. Even when they are installed on the retractors themselves, you do not want them bending them in crazy right angles or anything like that to damage the fibers inside the cord. Another possible source of low light could be from the actual box itself, the light source. Some hospitals still utilize halogen bulbs in their light sources. A lot of people nowadays utilize LED bulbs, obviously for their energy efficiency, their high light emittance, and long life. So LED is definitely the way to go if you want the best possible light source. One last reason for possible low light could be the actual diameter of the light cord itself. These light cords come in different diameters, so obviously with a bigger diameter you're getting more fibers inside the cord itself to help emit a higher light. Now when it comes to sterilization and disinfection of either of these items, obviously anything with a channel needs to be flushed through, but all of these can be used or can be sterilized in steam autoclaves, cold soak solutions. Sterad and Steris processes can also be utilized for all of these items. Hope you enjoyed this video on the lighted retractor and little info into the light cord and light sources themselves by Hayden Medical.